Hello fellow crafters and welcome in another episode of maxdmcrafting. I'm very excited, guys. Today I want to show you my fusion tile system. It's not actually something new. I want to say thank you to Wylock, thank you to Jeremy of Black Magic Craft, thank you to all those guys that actually with their work inspired me so much during these years. And basically with these tiles I want to put together everything I loved most from every single idea and concept that they created. First of all, I'm totally in love, with the foam, with the power of the foam. Since Black Magic Craft inspired so many people using foam as the principal material for building and crafting tabletop terrains and stuff and accessories. XPS foam tiles are great because very easy to carve, very easy to shape. Foam tiles for me are the best. But then came also Wylock with this great video. I suggest you to watch it. His tutorial number 95 comes with this concept of adding some chipboard lock to the tiles so they can stand together without moving. That is very useful for prepare your tabletop game. HeroQuest was like the grandpa of every tabletop game ever. I have this Italian edition from 1983. In my opinion, what was great in HeroQuest was that you have actually the walls without having the walls. Actually, this board is very well done. If I'm thinking this in 3D, it's not very nice because it's not very realistic that in some dungeon you have these different colors. But actually the idea comes out great because actually you have the wall, they are printed, you can see that they are there. But even if you don't have the walls, actually you understand that the room are separated because of the color. Okay, I told you I don't like so much the idea that in some dungeon you have such a different floors. But for example, this would be great in a castle. You can have a variety of floors like that. A great idea in HeroQuest was to give such a great importance to the paint, to the colors on the tabletop. The same concept, if you think about it, is also in DMG Info tutorials, because actually in the 2.5 system by G, actually you have not a grid, a real grid. Actually is the paint that gives you the idea. Once again, the importance of the paint. The Black Magic Craft tiles, they have the great advantage to use the positive and negative space, so you don't have walls. I already have my answer to this. I like play without walls, but sometimes when you have, for example, big rooms, you need to separate some corners or also to divide the rooms in 2-3 parts. So having walls on your tabletop game for me is important. Not fixed walls, not walls that are on the tiles, but walls that you can put when needed. Okay, so check my tutorial about dungeon walls for see what I mean. Okay, for this reason I created the fusion tiles system. Is new for me, guys. I'm not saying that is original, but I want to show you what I've done. Before start, please check on the links below. You will find a link for download another template. This also is a tutorial that comes out with a template. Actually, this template is very important because it is on the base of my concept. I just want to remember you, the blue cardboard is the template in millimeters, in centimeters with the metric system. Okay, the The red cardboard is for inches, okay? Red inches, blue centimeter millimeters. My tutorial is in metric system, but you can easily take the measurements on the template below, so you can use also my tutorial in inches, okay? On the link below also I put it how to buy this. This is graphic chipboard. It's very common, it's very cheap, and it's very common for those of you guys that are following Wylock's Armory. Check the link. I have also an affiliated link from Amazon for this, okay? It's a fusion tiles. Okay, first of all, we need to take pieces of foam for create basic dungeon tiles. As you can see, I'm measuring 3 inches or around 7.5 centimeters on my Proxon table, and I mark on the table, okay? Again, I'm choosing now the thickness of my tiles, and in my case it's 7 millimeters. It's very important that in a modular system, especially in this kind of modular project, you have a high level of precision on your cuts, so it's very important that your measurements are correct and precise. As you can see here, I'm cutting also different tiles of many different dimensions. After I reused my old tiles, I remain with all these pieces that I will use for further projects. And this is the result of my tiles, ready for the next step. When you are ready with your tiles, you just need to draw the patterns of your floor. You can choose whatever you want. Here I'm using a normal stones pattern, and then like a brick pattern for my floor. For the main grid, I'm using a thermocutter, so the lines are more deep. You can see them even if you add some other pattern on your tiles. Remember also to draw lines on the side of your tile, okay? The secret of my system is to create an unit cell that is actually reproducible and usable for several type of tiles. We are speaking about a sequence. Basically, the concept is that for each tile that you need, you cut 4 pieces that are actually multiple of those unity. So for example, now I'm building a 3x3 tile. So I will put my first piece in the first corner. then I turn it 90 degrees, then I turn it and I put another one, and then the last one. It's very important that you notice now that in the center remain a square that is totally empty. In this basic system we will put a washer, sometimes more than one, for add some weight to the tile. This space will be very important for further projects, okay? So now I'm building a 4x4 inches tile. This step is very important. If you don't have an airbrush, you need to paint now the holes and the spaces in black. I recommend you to use a thin layer of black acrylic paint. This one is a 3x5 tile. I put 2 washes, so the weight is more balanced and nice. For painting all these pieces, please check my tutorial number 1. Here I'm messing around also with my new airbrush. I'm very excited to having it, so also you can find the link below. And that's pretty much it. Now, the particularity of this system is basically that with these tools you can align tiles that are not actually the same dimension. So basically these pieces are made in graphics chipboard. They are 24 by 12. Actually it's better to make them 23 by 11 so they can fit without problem, like that, you can see. Okay, and so we can put our tile perfectly attached. You can see now I'm grabbing this and it's not moving. It's very, very useful, for example, when you are building complex room with many tiles, like that. You see? And so we have an 6x6 room. But what is great about this system is that actually you can reverse the tiles and basically you can have the double number of rooms in the same space that your normal arsenal of tiles. I think this is pretty much it. Okay, I have a couple of suggestions for you guys. First of all, don't use hot glue for build inside these tiles. If you look again the tutorial number 95 by Wylock, he was saying exactly the same stuff. Okay, we don't need extra thickness in the center of this sandwich of tiles, so it's very important that you use PVA glue or tacky glue, but very, very well layered, so you are sure that you don't have extra thickness inside. I'm pretty satisfied. They turn out very good, and I think that now I will have a lot of fun to use different colors. It's very nice to add a touch of originality, and yeah, I like them. Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you very like this video, remember to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, happy crafting!